I noticed something. First off, I just want to show you, this is a picture from yesterday. Stephen, go ahead and show the picture from yesterday if you can. So this was great. This is, Connor, this is me and you, Jay Croucher. This is what was posted.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. I actually did not see this.
Crop City, baby.
He said to me that jokingly, he's like, should I post this? And I laughed. I didn't think he actually was going to crop us.
He cut you and I both out of the picture.
It's every man for himself in Vegas, Matthew. That is what they say. And that applies to the crop game in photos as well.
All right, well, we are back at the happy hour desk with Jay Croucher's best friend, Puka Nacua.
Yes,
we have visual proof, of course. So, and once again, somehow I get screwed here, and there's going to be another photo after the thing, and once again, he'll just be like, yeah, it's me and Puka, my boy Puka, and I'm out here on the end. You are, however, Puka, a friend to fantasy managers everywhere. 18.8 fantasy points per game. You were the second best wide receiver in fantasy football. Almost 1,000 yards, 4 total touchdowns, battled through injuries throughout the year. So, first off, just congratulations on another fantastic season.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah. Puka, obviously, to build on last year's success was incredibly impressive. Do you feel like your game evolved in a particular way this year, or is it largely just the continuation of the success from the previous year?
I think there was I felt like the movements definitely felt a little bit different, still running the routes that we have in our offense, but just being a more efficient and consistent, I think 100%. Obviously trying to fight back from injury and not being able to play in as many games, but then that also is a part of the game, but being out there to provide my skills and my talents to our football team every Sunday is a job of mine, so I enjoy the challenge that presents, and then to be able to go out there and consistently perform well.
Yeah, did you find, I mean, last year, 5th-round rookie, who's Puka Nacua, right? And you sort of burst onto the scene. This year, they knew you were coming. Every defensive coordinator that faced the Rams was like, all right, we got to figure out what we're going to do with Nacua. Did you find it more difficult this year in year 2 and schemes, shoving more coverage your way and having to adjust to that?
Yeah, I think there's definitely noticing that, that teams would kind of throw some extra covers my way, but I think it was exciting because it's still there's still ways to get dialed up for our offense to get me open and the opportunities to give me the ball, but then it's not forced. We have a great quarterback. We have other great guys on the football field, so the ability to get other guys in one-on-ones and for them to win it, it's super exciting because the goal is to be here at Super Bowl weekend to be able to hoist that trophy with those guys. So the team success will allow for me to succeed as well. So it's been fun kind of seeing some different coverages and what it's like to be like, all right, I beat this guy, but I got to beat the other guy too. So it provides a different challenge while you're playing the game of football.
Yeah, well, one of the guys out there on the field with you the past couple of years has been Cooper Kupp. That's the big news in Rams world, that Cooper Kupp potentially leaving the team. Can you just speak about how Cooper has helped your development and your just feelings overall?
Yeah, he's been a huge mentor to me. The moment I walked into the Rams facility, he did everything to help me understand what it's like to be a professional, what it's like to succeed at the highest level, what it's like to be a good teammate. I've been blessed to be able to watch him in the offseason be a good husband and a good father to his boys, and to see what it's like to be consistent in all phases of your life. So it's something that I don't take for granted, and I truly enjoy the relationship that I've been able to build with him in these last 2 years, and to be able to go out there on the football field and compete with him, and it's been nothing but a dream come true and a great start to my career.
I have to say, so LA is now the town of Puka and Luka, two big stars. But after that, after and huge news obviously in Los Angeles sports, obviously Luka coming to the Lakers. But after Cooper announced what he did on social media, that the Rams intend to trade him, or at least attempt to, you tweeted out, I believe, I'm paraphrasing here, but you tweeted out, I thought it was just NBA trade season. Want to expand on that tweet at all?
Yeah, like you said, the recent news of the Luka Doncic trade had just barely broke. It was right out. I just finished watching the Lakers play the Knicks. They had a great game. They go out there and beat one of the best teams in the league. And then right after the game, it's announced that Shams, whoever the reporter is like, all right, Luka's actually getting traded. AD's gone, and you're like, is this real? And I'm like confused if that's real. And then everybody confirms it. It's like a whole big thing. Luka's coming to LA, and then it feels like it was the next 20 minutes that it was announced. It felt like that Cooper Kupp said that he was getting traded, and it was Yeah, it's not something I enjoyed. I thought it was just them. I didn't know that was we're in the season of that. I thought that was later or whenever. I didn't know that. I especially didn't want it to happen to our team.
Yeah, exactly. You a Lakers fan?
I am a Lakers fan.
How can you not be? I am as well. We have that in common.
Well,
Let's go Lakers. Yeah, no, stop it. Come on, Lakers are awesome. Have you had a chance to talk to Cooper recently?
We spoke. He spoke to our group chat, our team group chat before that it went public, and then we've spoken a little bit after, but nothing. I've been out here in New Orleans.
Yeah, but how's he doing? I mean,
I believe he's doing good. He's still. He's the professional at the highest level, and he's handling it the right way, and I'm excited to get to see him when I go back.
Yep. Well, we all know about you and Cooper and Kyron Williams, who was just on the show an hour ago, some of the big names on the Rams. Is there anyone who goes a little bit under the radar you think could potentially break out next year?
I don't know. I guess I wouldn't say he's under the radar, but I mean, I just think of our whole young offense or defensive line right now. I think of those 4 guys across the way, 4 or 5 guys, however it ends up lining up. But I think there would be Fisk, Verse, Kobe Turner, Byron Young. We got guys all over the place, and it's super exciting to see them really start to play well and unite as a group.
Let's talk about that receiver group, though. You know, if Cooper does end up moving on from the Rams, that's going to open up a lot of opportunities. You're always going to get your targets as well. But and we know DeMarcus has had some real nice moments as well. But who are you seeing among the young guys in the receiver corps that you're like on the practice field? You're like, if that kid gets more snaps, watch out.
I think Jordan Whittington played really great for us in the snaps that he was able to get, and then being able to learn quickly kind of how the offense goes and being able to be put in different spots. And I think as somebody like Tutu Atwell, who's stayed consistent and ready for us throughout the whole season, and whether he was playing 45 snaps for us or playing 15, he's going out there, provides the threat of being a consistent pass catcher, and then he could take the top off of any defense with his speed. So to have somebody like that who you could wish you could get 55 snaps out of, and if that opportunity presents the potential that provides to our offense, so I think it'll be super exciting.
Okay. We spoke to Kyron about what a unique quarterback Matthew Stafford is with, the weird arm angles and creating out of structure. Did you feel that in year 2 with Stafford that, you had much more of a rapport with him, or was it something that just kind of clicked instantly? It's just a continuation?
I think it definitely something that requires work. Being able to be out in LA in the offseason and be able to be out there with him and catch passes from him in the offseason and run full speed routes and to be able to get that timing and rhythm down there. I think it played off because we didn't getting hurt in the season. There's not a time where I'm trying to come back from rehab and Matthew's throwing extra reps after he's already been out there at practice. So some of those things you practice, the practice reps, they matter. So it was super fun because he takes great pride in not being able to miss anywhere. And I'm like, man, I should be able to catch the ball if he's putting in the one spot I should catch it.
Hey, Puka, you faced the Eagles twice this season, including in your last game of the season. That was our last game as well, NBC's. We had that playoff game. I'm curious, what do the Chiefs wide receivers need to do against that Eagles defense? Talk to me about facing Philly's secondary.
Yeah, I think run after the catches will be huge for them. I think they do a good job of just being able to rush with their 4 guys up front. And then when they play stickier coverage, you're going to have to take advantage. They have a great quarterback in Patrick Mahomes who can throw the ball pretty dang well. So it'll be exciting to see him be able to get those guys open. But you're going to get a chance to have some man coverages mixed in there, and then you got to take advantage of those opportunities.
Who do you think wins?
I think the Eagles are going to win. I think the Eagles pull it off.
Okay, nice.
Well, Puka, we know you got to get out of here soon, but real quickly, talk to me about your partnership with Pepsi.
Yeah, Go Bowling and Pepsi are putting on a bowling event tomorrow. I'm going to be out there, and we're going to see who's good at bowling. I think I'm good at bowling. I got a Rams bowling ball that's specifically fit for me, so I'm going to hopefully show everybody that I can bowl. I say I average about a 200 score, so close to a good game.
Pretty good, yeah.
But it'll be fun if you go to gobowling.com. They have you can get a free coupon for a free bowling game, which is super fun. Everybody needs to get out there and catch the lanes while they're nice and ready. But it'll be fun to come out. If you're out here in New Orleans, you can come out here tomorrow for the event, and there'll be some other NFL players out there bowling. But
yeah, who else is your competition?
I'm not. We'll see who's coming up tomorrow. It could be. I don't know if any of the NFL players are good as bowling as me, so I'm not viewing them as competition. It's somebody who's out here that's ready to actually bowl.
Let's go. I like that. Well, listen. listen, you're a fantasy football superstar. You're a superstar in the NFL. It's been a pleasure to talk to you each of these couple years. Hopefully, we get to do this again next year. But continued success to you, Puka. It's been a lot of fun.
Thank you very much. I
Thanks,
appreciate
Puka.
it.
Hey, it's Matthew Berry from NBCSports.com and RotorWorld.com, and I want to thank you so much for watching whatever it is you just watched, or if nothing else, being too lazy to click out of the autoplay after this video started, after whatever it is you actually wanted to watch finished. But now that you're here, I'd like to take a moment here to ask you respectfully now, okay? I'm asking you respectfully to subscribe to the NFL on NBC YouTube channel. You'll get the latest Roto-World fantasy news headlines, all sorts of great shows, including my own Fantasy Football Happy Hour. So go subscribe now. Again, I'm asking respectfully.